All right, what is up, people? My name is Speedy. Welcome to NotSoSpeedRuns, and we are here with DungeonRunners. And as you can tell, my voice is deep and gravelly because I probably have strep throat. Oh my god, I forgot to fucking mute myself again. Stop. I hate the sound of myself. You get to hear that twice now. Gross.
Yay!
How is everyone doing tonight? Welcome Zero, welcome Disco. Lindsay's the hottest on here.
I'd say Steve.
Steve is obviously the hottest on here.
Yeah,
Spivey would be the hottest on here, but he's unfortunately just not here. This is so sad, tragic.
Preach.
Yeah, so we're here playing some more Dungeon Runners. Let us welcome, as always, our DM, Steve. Pablo, thank you for the host. Ben, thank you for the host. Steve?
Yes. Hi.
Hi, Steve. Who are you?
Hi, I'm Steve.
And with us, we also have Ben.
Hello.
And Pablo and Lindsay. Before we start, let's go ahead and let's go around and do like a little refresher on who everyone's characters are. For people who might be new here or who haven't seen it in the past couple weeks since we just added a new character and all that, or if you've just forgotten. Let's go ahead. We'll start with Lindsay. All right, Lindsay. She's what, Lindsay?
I'm sorry, my computer just like fucking freezed everything. I'm sorry. Okay,
yeah, it was scary for a second. We're fine.
I'm Kaylin. I'm the Wood Elf Ranger. I have a vendetta against all dragons, and I hate almost all the guys in our group except Noah, but that's irrelevant now.
What? You don't like me? I gave you a really nice necklace.
You don't like
a lot
Thaddeus?
happened since then, Pablo. Okay, Thaddeus, yes. Thaddeus is a good guy.
What did I do in the last session to ruin that? You don't know I didn't pick you up. You were unconscious.
Exactly, I don't know.
Moving right along, we have Pete.
Yeah, Pablo. Who's your character?
I'm Pete Lovin' and Standing. I'm a tree-hugging nature cleric, human, and I'm trying to keep everyone from dying. That hasn't worked out too well so far.
Rest in peace, single ladies. All right, and Ben, for you, who's your character?
So I play Milo Applebottom, and he's a halfling who aspire. Well, he's learned like how to like pilfer people and being like criminal as being an owl bear, like projecting that sort of persona and stuff. But he's not really good at it. He tries. He's not really good at it, but sometimes he's very successful and very.
Despite having no magic to transform himself.
No magic. He's very persuasive. He has
illusion magic.
He's very persuasive.
And finally, we have the character who replaced single ladies.
Yeah, that's me. My character is Thaddeus. What's my last name? Thaddeus Langston, Doctor Thaddeus Langston, if you will. I've got the cure for what ails you. I'm a traveling merchant of sorts, selling my wares of fine potions and elixirs. And I've joined this group in search of rare and fine ingredients. So I hope to accomplish many things with him. My voice is not quite what it was last week. As I mentioned before, I do have strep throat. Probably.
And I am the Dungeon Master.
But I do have the cure for that.
Literally every other character they will encounter.
And the environment, and the monsters.
Random topic. For those of you in the audience who are wondering what a beholder looks like, it's this scary motherfucker right here. These are scary as fuck. That may or may not come into play this session.
No, this is not coming into play this session.
Steve, that didn't show up on the screen.
Somebody asked me.
No, it did.
Yeah, it did.
That did?
Somebody asked me what a holder was, and oh man.
Disco, thank you for the host.
It's a scary thing.
Can we take a vote?
That hair.
Can we
take a vote on if the beholder's gonna show up?
Yeah, can we take a vote?
Let's not.
No. Okay, good.
No.
I don't think we should vote on that at all.
Yeah.
Vote no.
Steve, I'll cry. I will actually cry.
Okay. And so where were we when we last left off?
Right. When last you left off, you had just successfully negotiated information from the Banshee Agatha at her lair over to the southeast of the Neverwinter Wood. Information which had been requested that you gain by the member of the Harpers, Sister Grail, back in Phandalin. You now know that the book she was requesting knowledge about was given to a wizard some 300 years ago, and that is the last Agatha knows of it. While you are out here, you were planning on going over and trying to find and subsequently take down a band of orcs that had been terrorizing people and supposedly have made camp in the craggy mountain foothills known as Wyvern Tor.
Right. So
Sounds good.
Make your way out of the forest, the very creepy forest in retrospect, that is home to Agatha's lair, and you come back again upon the ruins of Coneyberry.
right.
What do you want to do?
So Wyvern Tor is where this thing is, right? This is the magician stuff.
No, the magician is in. Hold on, I wrote it down. I didn't quite catch the name. It was something like Eranivore.
Okay.
Wyvern Tor.
So Wyvern Tor is were we hired to get orcs where?
Wyvern Tor are in Wyvern Tor.
I literally just
He
said
just
this.
said it.
I'm so not good at paying attention to things. I might be more sick than I realize. And ADHD. Okay, so I mean, that was certainly an interesting experience with that banshee. Shame I couldn't get any of her tears. But I suppose it's probably best if we got moving to Wyvern Tor then. Get some of them orcish toenails.
Also, it should probably be noted, I don't think Thaddeus actually knows that they were asked to deal with the orcs in Wyvern Tor. He may have heard it in conversation, but I'm not.
I said
Certainly wasn't
we were
there
gonna
when
go.
possible.
We had a discussion whether or not we were gonna go straight to the Agatha
Yeah,
or the
I think-
orcs first. So
Yeah.
he knows.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
turn to Thaddeus and be like, "Do you really need to collect their toenails? It's a bit disgusting, my friend."
Well, I mean, I suppose I don't have to, but I don't see what else I'm supposed to make an elixir of sexual stamina out of.
Well,
Sexual
just
stamina.
make sure that when you do take off their toenails, you do not get them anywhere near our food.
Well, I mean, I certainly wouldn't want that halfling going at it, so I'll do my best.
I take offense to that.
Let's get moving to Wyvern Tor then.
Okay.
Okay. So, at this point, it's approaching late afternoon, early evening, as you're presumably about to leave the ruins of Coneyberry.
Sure.
You make
Who
your way
needs to
down the
rest?
Tribor Trail, and pretty soon the sun is setting off in the distance, over the horizon. You make it a ways, to the nearest point that you passed. You make it to a point in the trail where you are nearest the foothills, as far as you remember from the path upward to Agatha's lair. And there is no trail off into the foothills. You are not entirely sure. You know the rough direction of where Wyvern Tor is, but you're not entirely sure how best to get there. And at this point, night is fast approaching.
I
say
suppose we should
take a
sleep.
rest. Yeah.
Okay.
Sleep. Make sure we
I
have
suppose I can't argue with that.
all of our things.
Anyone
We should all
need
take some watches, probably.
Mm-hmm. I'll take first watch
Okay.
because I trust myself the most.
Oh, jeez.
If you need to wake me up, I've got some smelling salts right here. I'll take the second one.
I'll take the last one, I
Okay.
suppose. So you're the middle, Milo, middle man.
Okay.
Noah
Sounds
also
good.
offers to take a watch between Milo and Thaddeus, so near the end.
All right.
So, you all go to bed. First watch was Kaylin. I need you to
Mhm.
make a perception check.
Yes, of course. 12.
Okay. You don't necessarily see or hear anything on the still quiet night. A chill breeze begins to flow through the area, but other than that, you don't really notice anything out of the ordinary. Your watch passes. It is time to wake up the next person.
Okay, I grab one of the smelling souls and I put it right in Thaddeus's nose, and I'm like, wake the fuck up. I want to go to sleep.
Good morning. All right, I'll take the watch.
It is definitively not morning.
Side effects.
I'm very sad I didn't get to sleep in a tree. As is normal Pete fashion.
So, it is now your watch. I need you to make a perception check, and you're human, so you don't have dark vision. So you're going to be making this check at disadvantage.
Can I have a torch lit just for, or like campfire?
You can have a campfire lit.
Will that help?
It would.
Okay. I imagine I've got some of that some old wood, some sticks from those stick monsters.
I mean, you weren't there with the stick monsters.
Yeah, I know, but I've got some anyways.
You're also close enough to the forest that you could reasonably have gone over to the forest's edge to be reasonably within range of firewood.
Man, I hope that wasn't disadvantage.
So you make a fire, because one hadn't been made yet, because Kaylin, being a half-elf, has dark vision and can see quite well in low light conditions. But you make a fire, and about hour into your watch, you hear a sort of buzzing from the direction of the woods. It's quite hard to see in the darkness, but as they approach the light of the campfire, you see several small flying, almost insects, but they're more fleshy and larger than you expect, and they have long, sort of piercing snouts, and they're a ghastly sort
Mosquitoes.
of kind of like mosquitoes.
As we're in Florida. Can I make it like a knowledge nature check?
Yes, you may.
Okay. Boom.
Okay.
Boom.
So it would certainly appear that the light of the fire has attracted the attention of around 6 sturges.
Oh, lovely.
They are currently buzzing around the fire, but they seem more attracted to it than you. However, there are about 6 of them in the presence of the vicinity.
Yikes. So I know that they're attracted by fire.
Well, these ones certainly are.
I'm going to put out the fire.
Okay. As you approach the fire and the couple of insects.
Wait, they're already at the fire?
Yeah, I said they were buzzing around the fire,
okay. Well,
more or less.
Maybe I don't want to do that then. They're just looking at the fire, right? They don't. Are they paying attention to any of us?
For now, their attention is captivated by the fire.
All right, I'm just going
Good
to.
battle map, huh?
Yeah,
Just to give you some idea of what's going on. as I said, there are about like 6 of them around a little campfire you guys have. Let me just put that in there.
You're great at drawing fires. I have faith in you.
Well, I am indeed great at drawing fires, but there are also lots of tokens available on Roll20, such as this one that I'm trying to drag but can't because I'm dumb. This one.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Okay. So they're all surrounding the campfire. Question: will I get like a long rest after this? Recover all my spells?
Yeah, this is a short enough encounter that it shouldn't necessarily
All right.
interrupt it that much.
As they're flying over the fire, I cast sleep.
Okay.
On whatever one would help me get all of them. It doesn't particularly matter. I imagine they're all equal.
Suddenly, with not but a silent word, you hear more than see 6 small bodies thud to the ground.
Easy.
You again with the sleep spells. Your character, same thing.
Same thing.
Oh, we're all gonna take a little nap together. It's so cute. Giant blood-sucking mosquitoes.
All right, so that only lasts for a minute. Do I know anything about like what parts of their body would be good for potions?
Make an Arcana check.
All right, so I know that I can take the proboscises out of them and use them to make syringes, and I know that they have fleshy sacs full of great liquid to be used for I don't know curing zits.
They don't really have sacs. They're more almost like flying squirrels in that respect. They have sort of like fleshy wings, but not much in the way of sacs.
Okay, we got fleshy wings. All right, so I imagine those fleshy wings. Those would be great for just taking the flesh and just taking it. You know.
They're also, each sturge is about like yay big. They're fairly large, but they're still pretty tiny compared to you.
All right, so I imagine you could take the skin off of them, use like a moleskine. It's good for getting rid of like a I don't know if you have any like calluses on your feet or anything like that. Just rub it right off.
Yeah.
And the proboscis is great for syringes. So I'm just gonna go over to like the first one I see, and I'm gonna try and just very quickly kill it. I've got let me see, what can I use to kill this?
Make an attack roll with advantage using whatever weapon you use.
I'm gonna use, this is a cantrip. I want to make sure it's a cantrip. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna use shocking grasp. Let's zap those bugs. Actually, that might not be the best idea. Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna do it anyways. It's the most in character thing to do. Zap.
Okay. You go up to the first one. Just
grab it real tight.
Do me a favor and roll just 6d8 because you're gonna hit all of them.
Okay.
Eventually. Okay. So one of your shocking grasps is kind of weaker than the other ones and only manages to sort of wake up the sturge, and it manages to get off a small sort of reactionary bite on you, but all of the other ones go down no problem, barely a sound.
All right. And then can I just get that one with another shocking grasp?
You may. However, before you do that, you do take well, you feel the proboscis sort of like drill its way into your hand as you're sort of grasping it. There's a little bit of pain, but nothing just yet.
Okay.
So, what would you like to do?
As it's stuck its proboscis in me, I'm just gonna shocking grasp it again and just. It might hurt my wrist a little, but that's fine.
Okay. This time I need you to actually make the roll.
Got it.
Okay, so you shock and grasp it again, and it goes limp, still sort of attached to your hand. And at this point, you do start to feel the pain of its proboscis having been inserted, like a needle that is sort of now off center from its insertion. You do take 7 points of piercing damage.
Oh boy,
but
that is a lot of damage. I mean, I'm like fine. I'm gonna sleep, but
all of the Sturges are now deceased.
All right.
Nice encounter.
Sorry, guys. I got that one myself.
That was good.
Yeah.
Perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Okay. So with that done, I try and harvest all the proboscises. I get some of the skin to use for.
I'm gonna need you to make a separate survival check for each of the types of things you're trying to harvest.
All right. So proboscises. Boop. Done.
You get about like 4 of those that are in good condition.
Skins. Oh, sorry. I just I rolled twice, but
What was that for?
the second one was for skins.
Okay. There is not really enough skin on each creature to get that much. You do manage to get some skin, but it is very sort of torn apart, and there isn't really much usable surface area that you can tell.
All right.
You have about a pound of sturge skin from all 6 of them.
All right. I'm gonna take like all the meat that's left over from that. I'm gonna put it on sticks. I'm gonna roast it over the fire.
Okay.
And then I'll wake up whoever's next for the watch. Is that Ben?
All right.
Or
I think it was
Milo,
Spivey.
Pete?
Ben, you
No.
wake up to the smell of freshly cooking meat. It's kind of not really a smell you've experienced before, given that you're not really familiar with this type of meat. But there are what appear to be 6 fairly decently sized mosquito mammal things sort of impaled on sticks and set around a slowly burning campfire.
Okay, is everybody asleep?
Also,
still?
apparently Spivey's here.
Okay, is everybody asleep? Did he go back to sleep?
Currently Pablo. Wait, no.
I have the last
Whoever is
watch.
on next watch.
Okay, so whoever's on next watch.
Would
Well,
be-
no, who's
Would be
awake?
Ben.
So
Everyone's
I'm.
asleep. Except
everybody's
for
Yeah,
me.
you're the
I-
only one that's awake.
Yeah. I woke Milo up and heading off to sleep myself.
Yeah.
Is
A
this
little
some
dose
okay?
of something.
So wait. I ask him before he goes back. Is this some sort of ritual or something?
It's just meat.
It's just
I
meat.
I cooked up some. There were some attackers in the night, and I cooked them right up.
Unlikely.
Got some good medicinal tools as well.
Ben, for your information, you went to sleep, you woke up, and there were a bunch of dead mosquito things everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you mean likely story? Yes, it
Likely.
happened. There are dead mosquito things there.
Okay, so they're cooking, right? So I walk up to the campfire and I rip like maybe a little fiber of meat out. I inspect it and then I put it in
At
my
this
mouth.
point, it's still kind of raw, but
It's still kind of raw? Okay, never mind.
the meat is warming up from the campfire, certainly.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
It'll be done
well,
by then.
then-
Your watch.
Then I'll wait and
Okay.
just take a good look at stuff. So I have to roll for perception, right?
This would just be a general wisdom check.
Oh, wisdom check. How do I do that?
You click on the
Just the name. Okay. There we go.
yeah. So you sort of watch them while you're. In addition, since you are taking watch, I will actually need you to make a perception check. My bad.
Nope.
You're just way too enamored with those mosquito sticks.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're watching them cook, and after a while, you sort of give them a turn so they're evenly cooked, and eventually they get to a state of what you determine to be pretty well done-ness in terms of cooking. At this point, nothing has happened through the night during your watch.
Okay.
You go to wake up the next person.
Can I eat one before I go back to sleep?
You may eat one of them, yes.
Do I have to roll Constitution or something?
You don't.
Okay, I'll eat one.
The taste is not exactly what you were expecting. You stomach it, but
Food's food.
Food's food,
Bless
but
you.
it could have been cooked a bit more.
Ah. I think I should have rolled for that.
Yeah.
You did roll for that. That was your initial wisdom check.
Oh, to know if it was done or not. I thought it was just for the general thing.
Either way.
I would be the
Your
last one.
watch ends. There are a few more sturges on the spit.
Pete.
Final watch.
Pete. It seems to be
right.
clear.
Pete
Wait,
takes the watch.
are there more
It's just a bit-
mosquitoes on the thing?
Yes, it's pretty
There
good,
were
but
a
you just
total
need to
of
let it
6
cook
of
a little
them.
bit.
There of 3 now.
No, there are still a total of 6. There's about 5.5 at this point.
No, no. I mean, like, I just wake up and I see them on the ground. I thought there were more came to the fire.
No.
Okay.
No. So I need you to make a perception check.
Sure.
The night passes nary a sound other than the minor encounter that Thaddeus dealt with quite handily.
What's with all these mosquito things? How did that happen?
Well, no, I told him.
I mean, you
before
can
he woke
hardly
up.
tell they're mosquito
did.
things. I stole their proboscises.
Yeah. They're just sort of like hunks of
Fleshy
about
lumps.
rabbit sized, but the smell that they're giving off is certainly not that of cooked rabbit.
Ugh.
Delicious.
I'll wake everyone up. Onwards to Wyvern Tor. Let's do some good in this world.
All right, so night passes. You see the break of dawn over the horizon to the east, and you wake up to a slightly cooled breakfast of sturge. It cooked throughout the night, and then to make sure it wasn't overcooked was set apart from the fire. So they're still decent, but you missed out on the opportunity for a hot meal. Either way, you wake up and continue onward towards the foothills. At this point, I need to ask, which of you is leading the...
I'll lead. I like leading.
I need you to make a survival check.
Goody. 19.
Ooh.
19. Good. All right.
Not enough.
Not 20 or bust.
Okay. So you make your way through the crags, and what would be a good ambiance for this?
It's nothing compared to navigating the sea. I actually have landmarkers.
Okay. You make your way through the foothills, and you find a sort of valley in between two rocky crag cliffside areas, and following it for about an hour or two, you notice off in the distance there is a thin column of smoke rising from somewhere off on the horizon.
I'm gonna signal everyone and tell them. I think that's our objective.
Okay.
Fire. Interesting.
I think that
Perhaps
might be
there'll be
in
some
orc
orcish
encampments.
ash. Makes for a great face balm.
I wouldn't know. I really wouldn't.
Really wouldn't.
Let's head off.
Let's go check that out.
Okay. So as you approach further, you are you go further through the crag and the canyons, and it sort of opens up, and now you're rising atop a hill, sort of going towards higher ground. There's less cover from the various cliffs because now you are, for the most part, on top of them. How do you all wish to proceed? At this point, you can see the base of the trail of smoke rising from a sort of bend in the valley off to your left, about 200 or so yards ahead.
Milo, come here.
Okay, I'm here.
I need you, man, to sneak up and give us a lowdown on what them there orcs are cooking up.
Okay,
Or
should I roll stealth?
presumably orcs. Go give us a little sneak around.
Pablo, are you baiting Ben?
No, Ben's the sneaky rogue. That's his job.
Good idea. Use the halfling as bait.
Just give us an idea of what's going on.
I
up
didn't
there.
think of it myself.
So this is completely your decision, Milo, by the way.
Okay, I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna roll stealth.
So roll
Milo, I have
stealth.
full faith in you. This isn't a.
He got a 12.
I was gonna cast guidance before he left.
Okay, well,
It's too late.
it's too late to apologize.
Please no. So what happens?
Okay. So, Milo, you sort of stealthily make your way up a mountain, like small hillside area, and as you work your way up to the ridge, sort of crawling low to the ground, you notice about 50 yards ahead of you, there is the mouth of a cave that opens up at the bottom of the ravine, and about 20 yards outside of the cave, keeping watch, is a lone orc.
Okay.
It doesn't look like it has seen you just yet. So what would you like to do?
Okay, so
Where
just
is
see
this
the
orc?
orc. I don't see it. I would like to.
Zoom out.
Yeah, I'm trying to zoom out, but there's nothing. Oh,
Oh,
Look
it's really
further.
far away.
it's really far
Yeah,
away.
it's really far.
Okay, so this is like a cliff face or rock. You said?
There is about a 10 to 20 foot drop where the line is, but it is a rising sort of crag, so that makes its way out of the ground. And similarly, there are multiple crags on the far side of the ravine.
Is it wooded?
There are no trees, and there have not been for the past several hours of walking.
Okay, so I'm gonna
At this
see.
point, it is a little before noon, and the sun is beating down on all of you.
I'm trying to think if it's wise to like maybe snipe him from here, but
It's 60 feet away. It's within your range, I think.
Let me check.
Hey, maybe. Well, I guess I'm not up there.
I'm gonna sneak back down.
Okay. You make your way back to the party.
What'd
Okay.
you find?
An orc standing in front of a cave.
Let's kill
All
it.
right.
What?
Yeah, let's get
Hold
it.
on.
Wait.
Battle plan.
We came here to kill some orcs. Let's kill some orcs.
I'm gonna try and cast hold person on this thing first, and both of you, as soon as I do that, let loose 2 arrows.
Fine
Good
by
plan?
me. I am perfectly fine with that.
Good plan? Good.
Great
Good.
plan.
Sure, I'll be here.
Great plan.
Wait, I have a light crossbow, actually. I can help.
Oh, good. We'll bombard it from a distance.
Thaddeus, leave the shooting to the pros, aka anyone but Milo.
Oh,
I think Milo's a better shot than you are, actually.
Maybe if it was the sword, but because I suck at swords. But anyways,
Right. So let's all sneak up to there. Get a good vantage point. Wait, also, if we kill this orc, wouldn't that alert the rest of the orcs?
We'll do it. That's why we're gonna
Not
try and do it
if we do
sneakily.
it
If I
sneakily.
cast a spell on them,
Right, but what if
I
there are
can't
more
speak.
orcs we can't see? Who can
Then we
see
move
that
up there and
orc?
then
sneak
we'll
up on
take
them.
care of them. What we do is we find big groups of things and we take them out. We only
Okay.
have problems when it's a singular
Well,
big.
we're gonna try and take
you
this
can
one
do
out
that.
before more of them come. Is the
We're
plan.
just gonna take them out,
And then we'll try and surprise the
we'll
rest
see
of
what
them.
happens.
All right.
Oh yeah, Steve, were you rolling my my wild magic for all the times I was using magic?
I was not.
All right, for the future.
For the future, I'm only
I don't
doing
know
it
what wild
on
magic is.
spells that are level 1 or above. So cantrips, you're fine.
Okay, well, sleep is level 1 or above, still,
Yeah.
but for
What's
future,
wild
yeah.
magic? I want to know. I guess I'll find out.
A lot of orcs, a lot of smorks.
hmm
All right. I'm not very good with sneaking, but
Okay, so what would you like to do?
We're gonna try and sneak up to the edge.
Okay, I
Maybe-
need all
hold
of you
on.
with stealth.
why don't I sneak up
26.
first, and then I'll give you a signal once I okay,
Which means I
Once-
rolled a 19. Yeah, I rolled a 19 plus
once
7.
I get up there.
Thaddeus, still hauling his large wooden backpack, like trips and falls on his face. He's a bit clunky. He's maybe not too obvious, but he's
I'm
clunky.
casting guidance on myself, and then I'm. I like my guidance. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, use what I got. I also have disadvantage on this, so
Oh!
well, we'll see if I can get a 7. Yeah, 7.
Okay.
Great.
The red
Yeah.
So
Yes,
you
you
make
would.
your way up to the ridge. And Pete, as you are approaching the top, you sort of bump into the back of Thaddeus's pack and make a bit of noise. And you see the orc's head just sort of turn slightly in that direction. You're not sure if it's seen you, but it definitely looks like it's heard you.
Execute plan A.
Okay. So
Everyone fire.
you cast hold person and you can see this tiny spark of purple arcane energy shoot out from your hands and wrap its way around the orc, who sort of seizes up almost immediately. It fails its saving throw.
Great.
It struggles, but it doesn't seem like it can move.
Cool.
Great.
Well then, on that, I'm gonna take my longbow out and I'm gonna fire. I got a 14. Shit, that's not good.
Should we roll turn order before that?
Yes, all of you should roll initiative.
JK.
Do.
Disregard. 7.
Nat
Nat
20.
20.
Thaddeus, being the one bumped into
Dang it.
as he was holding his crossbow out, just immediately, as soon as he's bumped into and has made a loud noise, he's like, ah! And fires.
The flick is real.
And having just been bumped into, it might not have gone so well.
Okay, so Thaddeus, you immediately see the effect on the orc, and it is your turn.
Right. Yeah, I fired my crossbow.
You fired your crossbow.
It's in roll 20.
Yeah, so you shoot your crossbow at the orc, but it just misses. Like, you see
Yeah.
it graze a bit of like hair off of the fur of its armor, but nothing more. and ping into the stone wall behind it.
Someone else do something.
Oh, he has advantage on that attack because he's paralyzed.
Indeed, he does.
Woo!
My
I didn't realize I
Thank
muted
you for-
myself.
It bounces off the back wall and it ricochets right back to him.
No, it pierces straight through the shoulder pauldron instead of flying past it, and the orc does take 9 damage.
Nice. Oh, Thaddeus still got it.
All right. Immediately after you, Noah sort of approaches, but can't really do.
I thought I had a crossbow.
He
Sorry.
does not.
Oh, he didn't write it down at least.
He did not write it down that he had the crossbow. So
He doesn't.
he doesn't.
Nope, he doesn't.
If it's not in your character sheets, it doesn't exist.
Mhm.
So he just sort of hangs out on the ledge and attempts to hide a bit more, not really being able to do much from right here. Unfortunately, in his armor, it's not really stealthy, and the orc already sort of knows you guys are here, so it didn't really go over too well. The orc is going to struggle against the effect of the spell, but it still finds itself stuck in place. It tries to scream and manages to say, "Help!"
They can't speak if they're paralyzed.
It
Sorry.
tries to speak. Thank you for doing this, because it actually helps a lot in
Matters.
keeping me honest.
Mhm.
It tries to speak, but no sound comes out. You can see that this orc is getting desperate at this point. Milo, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to go for. Okay, I'm gonna go. Let's say to the best vantage point over there, and I'm gonna shoot it. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
All right,
All right.
and you're gonna shoot.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot. I just said that.
And he has advantage.
I have advantage.
hmm You take out your short bow, knock an arrow, and pew! And you stick it straight in the orc's chest, slightly off center, dealing a bit of piercing damage. You see a small pool of blood trickle out. The struggling appears to have stopped.
All right, I'm gonna tiptoe on forward, I suppose.
Okay. You may do so. Roll stealth.
Okay. With disadvantage, woo!
Why do you do this?
Because I'm not a smart man. Oh, 17.
Well, okay, never mind. You do what you want.
You manage to sort of hop down, your armor almost making no sound as you do so. Well, it makes a little bit of noise, but barely any. And you sort of tiptoe around the boulder and get a closer look out into the...
Does he look dead?
Roll nature.
Nature. Oh, man.
Nature.
11.
Mm.
There is a sort of spark in the orc's eyes that is now missing.
Okay.
However, it is still under the effects of the hold person spell and is still held in place as it was struggling against the effect of the magic. But again, you can now see that struggling has ceased.
Okay. I'll wait till Kaylin shoots it again, and then I'll drop this for clarification.
Okay, Kaylin, you're up.
Okay, since Pete wants me to shoot it again, I will go ahead and take a shot at it. Because why not? 19.
You handily dispatch it, another arrow, hitting it in the abdomen on the left side, just above the thigh area. And that shot on its own would have done a number on anyone you know. The
Okay.
orc gives no reaction.
I guess we're good.
There you
Alright,
go.
so I'm
Probably
assuming there's
fine.
more orcs this
My
way. So we
damage
should
was
try
a
to
nat
sneak
8.
up and surprise them.
Easy quest, lads.
I think we gotta.
Let's go collect our bounty.
Wait, no.
Let me harvest this
I
orc.
think there are more. I think there might be more orcs because there's.
Okay. I'm sorry.
That's probably like a lookout or something.
Right.
Because the fire is like coming from way back here, right? Like in this little
yes,
way.
the smoke is coming from that alcove into the area where the sides of the ravine arch upwards almost completely to form a sort of cave entrance as it goes into a little alcove that you can't quite see to the end of.
Okay. I think maybe Milo could get ahead in there and
I want to go get that orc body and all its great ingredients.
But I want to make sure we get rid of any other threats in the area before.
So do you want me to?
Harvest.
You want me to sneak up?
I'm casting guidance on you this time. I'm dropping hold person.
So the mouth of the cave. You want me to go up to the mouth of the cave?
You drop hold person, and you can see the orc just immediately fall over forward onto the ground.
He's dead. Good. Milo.
I'm gonna try and sneak over to this orc.
Okay.
Okay. What's
We go try
I'm just going to be moving the map a little bit, so don't bother briefly.
Okay.
Roughly there. I don't know. And then
Okay. How's everyone doing tonight?
Doing mighty fine, man.
I was supposed to be on an audition for Encounter Roleplay earlier. And then Will, the DM/host of Encounter Roleplay, was in the middle of a thunderstorm and his power cut out, like in the middle of the stream.
Oh no.
A couple
That's
times.
unfortunate.
So it didn't work out. I was really excited too. My character in that one is a half-orc druid, and he's like really gruff around people and like doesn't like anyone. But like anytime he sees a cute animal, he's like, "Look at the little bunny."
given the location of the trail of smoke, you can guess that a campfire is situated around there in the alcove, but you aren't entirely sure where exactly it would be. It's around there.
All right, our really sneaky people should go and deal with
Okay.
that.
Me.
So
Yeah, Kaylin, I trust you with this.
wow. When
And
did
I
the plan
Milo.
change?
Ben,
Milo.
I
No,
rolled
both
a
of you.
19. I have
Both of you
7,
can
I
go
think?
in.
Yeah, 7
That's what I'm
for
saying.
stealth.
I'm
Okay,
not
so
very
cast
stealthy.
guidance. Cast guidance.
All right, I'm
since this is the
casting it.
plan we're doing.
Walk into my
Who
like-
needs it more? I'm gonna give it to Lindsay. I have more faith in you, Ben.
Oh,
Take it that
okay.
way. He's the rogue. He specializes in these things, you know? He's very sneaky. Look at him. Look at those shifty eyes.
He wants to be an owl bear.
Yeah,
He's
exactly.
not that special.
So you've got guidance on you, Ben.
Huh? Oh, okay.
Go be sneaky. Or oh no, Lindsay.
As
No,
Adam.
oh,
you're
yeah,
confusing
me.
There you
me.
go.
I'm confuzzled.
Yeah. Okay, Milo, do you want to go and try and see what's going on back there?
Fine.
Let's go.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll, and I have no
Mhm.
guidance. Come on.
This
Dad needs a
guidance
new-
isn't that big of a boost.
25.
No. Oh. Oh!
Guidance is an advantage. It's you add a 1d4 to your roll, but regardless, those are both pretty good rolls. So
So roll a 1d4.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, do you
I
need
think I did
to?
that right, yeah. hold on.
Can you save it for a different thing?
you
2,
can, but it's
so
skill
21.
checks, not like attack rolls or anything.
Yeah,
Okay, 21 to 28.
you're fine.
So you make your way. You make your way into the mouth of the cave very quietly, very stealthily, and you can see, like, upon entering the cave area proper, you notice immediately that there are several surrounding a campfire in the cave, and you can all hear them sort of muttering in this deep guttural language. What languages do you all know?
Okay, I'm pretty sure I know
Common,
Common.
Elvish, and Draconic.
I know Orc.
I know Abyssal.
Common and Harflin.
I know Undercommon, Goblin, Orc, and Draconic.
I speak like super evil deities.
I speak all of the languages.
Yeah.
That's a lot of orcs.
Unfortunately, Thaddeus, you're not currently able to hear them. You can hear that there is some sound coming from in the cave, but those of you who would be able to make out the words they're saying do not understand them.
Mm-hmm.
However, you do see one orc in particular sort of currently beating its chest and talking significantly more than the others, and there are a few bouts of pretty hearty and savage laughter from the group around the campfire before another orc sort of pipes up and joins the conversation. It is lost on both of you.
Okay, the conversation is lost. That's what you're saying. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's saying me and you have no idea what's going on in there. We just know that there's a lot of freaking orcs.
Can we like use context clues to know what's happening?
No.
Looks
They're
like
speaking another
It
language.
sounds like they're
You can
evil as
use
fuck.
context clues.
Can we like use like the
he
tone?
gave them context
and...
clues.
Why
It
did
sounds like they're
I
evil
don't-
as fuck, Ben.
He gave you
but,
all
like,
the information
what-
you can
yeah.
use.
I mean, can we use context clues to like go a bit
Okay,
deeper?
use
Because
context clues to figure out what they were
I
doing.
gave you context.
Yeah, but more
What they
context.
were
That's
doing.
That's all
if
the
I didn't know a
context.
language, I can get like more context. Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But
You hear them talking to each other. Given the dynamic, roll nature for me.
nature.
What does it matter? We're
Can
just gonna
I-
kill them all anyway.
Can I, from where I am right now, can I hear that they are talking? Can I hear voices and
Yes,
stuff?
You can.
Okay. Would it help that I have a +5 in passive perception?
Passive perception is when you are not actively trying to pay attention to something, unfortunately.
All right.
If you were, it would be just straight perception.
All right. Can I sneak up and try and look over there?
Roll stealth.
No, don't ruin
In
this
addition,
for us.
Milo, noticing the general dynamic, you kind of get the sense that this is a small group of orcs working together, and this one in particular seems to be the leader of the group. You can see the armor that this one is wearing is not necessarily more than the others, but it is certainly more decorated. There are more
Wait.
and teeth
Okay.
necklaces, and one of the shoulder pauldrons is made from the skull of some beast. As Thaddeus attempts to sneak
Now,
up,
can I like duck behind like a rock or something?
Fire immediately.
I need Kaelin and Milo to both roll stealth again.
Yes,
Oh
sir.
Jesus!
As one of the orcs notices a small jingle from outside the cavern.
Man, this
Oh.
pack is not good for me.
You only get one guidance roll.
Oh, you only go. Okay, then.
I needed that.
You two duck back into the shadows while Thaddeus turns the corner and sees himself eye to eye with this orc in particular.
How did we mess this up?
We
We were doing so well. We had the drop
Alright.
on them.
It
This
doesn't
is-
look like any of the other orcs notice.
All
Go
right.
get them.
This seems like a great time.
Steve, help me, please.
What spell can I use to get me out of this?
You're screwed, bud. I'm sorry. You ruined this. We had a plan. You've destroyed
Did you?
it.
Yeah,
We
said
did. It
Uh,
was working. A little bit.
I'm seeing if I can press to digitate anything that might help. I mean,
You might as well just get a
If you can call this a plan. Just don't. The plan was sneak up and kill him. That was the plan.
That was absolutely the plan the whole time. No, I'm gonna try and prestidigitate something. I'm gonna try and prestidigitate like. Well, he sees me though. Does he see me or just did he hear me?
Your direction.
He's looking right at me.
You can choose to duck back behind the corner, but you get the feeling that he has already noticed you.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna try and duck back behind there, and then I'm going to use prestidigitation to make the sound of like an animal. So I'm just gonna like have it be like a I don't know like what kind of animal do I know what kind of animal would live out here?
Roll nature.
Yeah.
Actually, no, roll survival.
Survival? I'm fine with that. No!
You make an elephant.
You get the feeling the birds live here?
Alright. I make some bird chirping noises, and I make the bird chirping noises like I make them come from like where I am immediately, and then like kind of from like far away as well, in like the other directions, like all around. Like kind of like the sound you hear of like a flock of birds who got scared by something, and that's probably not a good thing. Never mind, not that.
There are some limits to prestidigitation, given that it is a cantrip. You can make a small chirp, but you can't make it like appear from everywhere simultaneously.
It's like a kindergarten magic trick.
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay, I'm just gonna make like a.
I might sort of go over to its buddy, sort of nudge it in the shoulder, and motion for it to follow. As both of them are now slowly making their way over here.
We had the drop on them.
All right. Oh God, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna cast invisibility on myself. Screw you guys. Good luck.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm great. You guys can take care of yourselves.
So mad.
He did this.
I'm not mad, but
He actually just did this.
We were doing so well.
Oh no.
What?
I that was the wrong macro. My bad.
Wild magic surge? Somebody can fly?
No. Don't worry about it.
That'd be really funny.
I want to fly.
I have a flying potion.
Yeah, it happens.
Oh,
Wow.
great. All right, so a random creature within 60 feet of me flies.
A random creature? Oh no.
Oh God.
1,
2, 3, 4.
You turn yourself invisible, and you see the second of the two orcs sort of stop, look over to its left slowly, and just drop its weapon.
Okay.
At this
Great.
point, you can't actually see either of these four, but you know that they are there.
All right. I mean, I'm invisible now, so I don't have to hide anymore.
Yeah, you don't.
I'm good, kind of looking.
Dude, orcs would probably just like forget all about the noise and be like, "Whoa, flying orc!"
Right.
Totally, what's good.
Man.
I mean, I know I would. Look at the random noise.
That's
My friend just
like
started
the
flying.
first wild magic surge I've ever had. That's like the first time I've cast a spell that like could have that happen.
You them sort of start
And it
backing
happened.
away from the end of the cave.
Oh God, what kind of creature is in there that we don't see? Oh man. Well, I'm gonna start sneaking a little bit up more
Okay.
because I'm invisible and they
As
can't
you
see me.
get there, as you get there, you see the large hulking form of an ogre just sort of
Oh no!
in air, completely confused and just sort of tumbling over itself.
I made an ogre fly! Oh god! What have I done?
This is amazing.
Oh my god, can we get some battle music going?
Yeah. I
Oh
want
my
everyone
God.
to roll initiative.
I don't want to.
Okay, you might have to wait for me to get initiative because my internet's being dumb.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Nice one, Speedy. This is
That's-
amazing.
It
You
doesn't,
made an
I can't
ogre
believe I
fly.
turned invisible and then an ogre started flying.
Dude, I'm gonna cry. He's just gonna fly around. What happened? What is wild magic?
Ah,
I don't know what it
rare,
is,
Does it
but I
look
love
like
it.
Shrek?
a rare flying ogre.
I don't know what's going on, but I love it.
You can use its belly fat to make you lighter.
Do y'all see that 23 on initiative?
Shrek is in the
No.
cave.
Also, Speedy, in future, I know for a fact that I made a wild magic macro specifically for you. If you go to your character sheet, in the core page, I believe,
Mm-hmm.
there is a thing fourth down on the list of attacks called Wild Magic Surge.
Ah, got it.
If you do that, that will do everything you need to know about wild
Great.
magic when you cast a spell.
Great.
Okay. And just, again, not on cantrips, but everything else.
Okay. Oh
All right.
man, this is gonna be fun.
Milo,
Alrighty.
Let's go, Shrek.
So is the ogre friendly?
you are not sure.
You don't
You
even
don't
see
see an
it.
ogre.
You don't even.
But I
see
saw it
Milo.
fly in, didn't
No,
I?
you don't.
No.
Okay.
Only Speedy
you
sings
don't.
it.
It
That
didn't
sees
fly
it.
in.
There.
It's just in the cave.
All right. So I mean, what should we do? Should we just kill all the orcs and just run the hell away?
Last you saw Thaddeus disappear in front of you, and now peeking around the corner, you can see several of the orcs backing away from further into the cave. That's all you can know. That's all you see.
Okay. Can I see Thaddeus or no? He's still invisible.
He's
I'm
invisible.
invisible.
You do not know where Thaddeus is.
Can I look to see what the current situation is?
You can
You just said it.
Yeah, I know, but
You
I
can see the
don't know
current
it yet.
Situation up
Okay.
to about here.
Can I look to see the whole thing?
And walk somewhere.
You want to go into the open?
No, can I like peek my head over and be
No,
like,
That's-
well,
there's a
You
wall.
can see from where you are.
You can,
see
if
four
you
of
want to
them.
see the rest, you have to walk. But think
Can I
about
see the
how
rest
vision
of-
works.
can I
You
roll
can
to see the
see-
rest without walking?
You can see
No!
these.
Are you trying to roll to see through walls, Ben?
And
Because
these
you
two.
can't.
You don't have the angle
That's
for
just
it.
not how that works.
Ben,
Okay,
you
can
see
I walk-
everything but this.
Can
you
I
don't
sn-
see that.
Can I crawl like 5 feet over here and then
You can try to be stealthy.
Can I be stealthy while I look?
Roll
Yes.
stealth.
Wow.
Jeez.
Ben's
just,
the worst.
just help me, please.
Okay, what would helping you be?
Help.
Wait, no, that's metagaming. You're not near me. You can't tell
Help.
me. Okay.
Save
Okay.
me from this.
You
Nothing I could come.
managed to sort of sneak your way up a bit, 5 more feet. You can move your token. Now you can see this far.
Okay, how far?
This far.
The line, Ben. do you see
That
the
line? Okay, can I go further?
You don't even know there's anything there to look at anyway.
Well,
Well,
he knows
they're
the orc.
backing away. They're backing away. There's
Stop.
obviously
This-
All
something.
6 of the orcs are looking further into the cave at
Well-
something you still can't see.
So I want to
not
see it.
necessarily paying attention to you. You can choose
Okay.
to go further if you want.
Okay, I'm gonna go further.
Oh my god.
At this point, you see like the arm sort of thrashing about in the edge of the cave.
Okay, would I know what it is?
We did see an ogre yesterday, I suppose.
You roll.
Did you
roll
watch
nature.
Shrek yesterday?
Roll nature.
Well, like, yes, the last time in D&D, we actually encountered an ogre randomly and walked
Ah,
around
God.
It is a big arm.
It is a
And-
big arm.
In addition, since we're now in combat and rounds are about 6 seconds, in future you're not going to be able to get to do this much. You've already
Okay.
done a lot, just sort of sneaking up, doing this. So I will let you take your action, but in future, I will not be so lenient.
Okay, so I'm gonna go. I'm gonna say, Leslie, nope, bye.
So you're gonna
Bye-bye.
leave.
I'm gonna go because they're obviously gonna get killed by the ogre. So yeah,
This is what we came here. Well, that's your decision.
Okay, go, run.
I run
So you just
back
go
behind
where
it.
you were.
Yeah.
Good.
Kaylin, you're up.
I am gonna be like, pussy, and I'm gonna run right out here. I'm gonna look this one square in the eye. I'm gonna pull
It's
out my
not
bow.
looking at you.
Okay, I'm gonna look him right in his face, his ugly face, and I'm gonna shoot him. It's gonna miss because I suck.
You hear the arrow sort of whiz by him, and you can see him and the orc next to him sort of like duck as the rush of wind from the arrow sort of like shoo past them and lands sort of clinking against the back wall.
I'm like, oh shit. Okay, move right back over here.
Okay. Pete.
I'm gonna be very upset that we didn't just shoot arrows at them. I don't know what's going on with the orcs, but I'm gonna figure everything's going according to plan, and follow up with my my guiding bolts.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'll just do
Yeah.
the first level. Here we go. On the one Kaylin tried to hit.
Tried. I suck.
Okay. Which one do you cast Guiding Bolt on?
This one.
Okay. So you
Zeus lightning bolt sort of style.
you reach out your hand towards it and see a surge, this flash of bright light just arc its way into the cave, briefly illuminating the inside, more so than it already was from the above skylight. And you see this orc just get nailed in the side with this burst of radiant energy, and stumbling, it falls prone on the ground, but is still moving and looks like it's trying to get up.
Oh,
At
tougher
this
than I
point,
thought.
the leader sort of is looking around, sees the fallen comrade, sees you, and gives out this war cry.
come at me, bros!
Oh.
He grabs a javelin that is lying on the ground and hurl it at you. That would be a 16 to hit.
Nope.
Ooh.
Okay, you definitely roll out of the way, landing on your shield and using it to dodge out of the path of the projectile. The other orcs are busy tearing their attention away from the ogre before they are all looking at you and readying their weapons, but all of them are now looking at the mouth of the cave with anticipation and getting ready for battle.
Yay, everyone's focused on me.
Right.
Goody, goody.
Man, I really wish you hadn't done that. All right, I'm going to attempt to cast suggestion on the one who I guess the one who looks like their leader. And I'm going to say in Orcish at him, trying to do like an impression of one of the other orcs. Kill the ogre! It's being controlled!
Okay. Alright.
And so he has to make a wisdom
By the
saving
way,
throw.
if you do this, you drop your invisibility.
Wait, what?
They're both concentration spells.
Yes, they are both concentration spells. So as soon as you yell this out,
Ooh.
your form slowly appears, and all of the orcs turn their gaze to you as well.
Yikes. Well, does it work though?
The leader sort of turns at you and hears these words, and you see a sort of flutter in his eyes before he slowly turns his gaze to the hulking monstrosity in the corner. The ogre at this point has righted itself, and sort of dips down to grab this gigantic, almost like a young sapling of a tree with all of its branches trimmed away, picks it up and like hulks it against its shoulder and sort of soars.
By the way, would you roll wild magic on that suggestion spell?
You would.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna forget that every time. All right, it's fine.
It soars over the cast of orcs, knocking a few of them down to the ground. Some again. And it is going to, just using the momentum from its unexpected flight, is going to swing this sapling and just hit you right in the side. That is a 22 to hit. That's going to hit for 12 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, all right, I'm fine.
Sorry, Speedy.
And the ogre.
I have 9 hit points left.
This
For the
feral. It seems to be having fun with this.
For the record, I would have had no idea there was an ogre around that corner.
The rest of you see an ogre who is flying.
Oh my god, why is it flying?
Do they normally do that?
Oh my gosh.
You're having so much fun, Steve.
I am. I'm having a lot of fun.
Dude, we got this.
Noah, who didn't actually go before because I forgot to roll initiative for him, is going to run up and just sort of prepare for what is going to happen. Just ready his shield, and if one of the orcs exits the mouth of the cave in and passes him, he's going to take a strike at it. Unfortunately, none did. Because I forgot and initiative. Sorry. Milo, you're up.
Okay. Have we established the friendliness of the ogre?
It hit
The-
Thaddeus.
Interpret that on your
No.
set.
Oh, it hit Thaddeus? Oh.
You saw it slam a small tree into the side of your friend.
It also
Okay.
flew.
It's
That
I
depends
didn't know
how
that
much
was in
you
my
like
line
me.
of sight. I didn't see.
if from here you could see all of this.
Oh,
and
this
yeah,
is
you can see the ogre.
okay. I'm confused. Okay, so we're gonna have to shoot the ogre in the face.
Yeah.
Because,
I mean, if you want.
wait, should I not?
No,
That's
I'm just
we're
doing
shooting
it.
the we're shooting the ogre. Okay, that's just what's gonna happen. Okay, I'm sorry. Go shoot it.
Nice.
Ogre, shoot. Yeah.
All right.
You sink an arrow deep into the flab of its belly.
No, why? I didn't aim for that. I said in its face.
In its face. You stick it in its neck. And you
What
see
are
a
you-
small spout of blood sort of start trickling out.
Oh, Steve, can you mark this orc, by the way? See,
Right.
it's
You got
guided
that.
light, so the next attack on it has advantage. Yeah.
Noah is going to approach the ogre, and he's going to take a swing.
Do us good, Steve. Yeah.
Try and, just sword straight up.
Yep. Just sort of stab it in the air at the flying ogre that's about like 5 feet in the air above you. Still definitely reachable. It's also a fairly low cave, so it can't really get much higher than that. But nevertheless, he manages to stab it for an additional amount of damage. Kaylin, you're up.
Okay. So first off, I'm gonna use Hunter's Mark on the ogre.
Woo!
Yeah. And so every time I hit it with my bow and arrow, it does an extra 5 damage.
Okay.
So I'm gonna take my bow. I'm gonna come back out here in the open because screw hiding. I'm gonna try and shoot it again. I guess this one will be a little bit. Oh my god, I rolled the same thing!
So the way Hunter's Mark works is you roll each time you hit it. It's not a static 5 damage that you roll at once. You roll it at the end of each successful attack.
Okay, I've never used it, so this is fun.
Okay. So, unfortunately, well, actually, you shoot the arrow, and it just manages to nick the back of the ankle. So you do hit it with Hunter's Mark for a total of 14 piercing damage.
Okay.
Damn, that's a weak ankle.
He's like, what was the guy's name?
Right
His
in the
Achilles
Achilles
ankle.
Right in the
Achilles ankle.
By the way, not to be a rules nag again, but wouldn't Speedy have to make a concentration check to see if the suggestion...
You would! Speedy, make a concentration check.
What is that, wisdom?
A constitution saving throw.
Ah.
With a DC of half of the damage that you took, which would be a total of...
Or 10.
6. Or 10, whichever is higher.
So 10.
Yeah.
Boom.
You managed to keep control on the suggestion.
Easy.
That does not drop.
Okay,
Good job.
I'm
I'm a very convincing man.
Oh my gosh, no.
It's a wonder why he hasn't told all the other orcs to attack the ogre yet.
I'm gonna run up and I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on good old Thaddeus.
Thanks.
Okay.
Appreciate it, my boy.
Take those 8 hit points.
Appreciate you, my boy.
You see the leader sort of grab another javelin and sort of yell something. Thaddeus, you hear it as "Get the orc," and it lobs a javelin at the direction of the flying beast.
You mean get the ogre, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, get the ogre.
It's flying. I can't get over this.
You see this long stick with a pointed end just sink deep into its buttocks. As the leader scores a successful hit. The other 5 orcs are kind of confused for a bit.
We're all in this together.
Yeah,
One of them sort of looks at the orc and shrugs, gets up and approaches it, and takes its heavy great axe that it picks up from the ground and slams that into the side of the flying monstrosity as well.
Good on you, Speedy.
That's a critical hit.
Oh, man.
Go Steve.
We should stop attacking this ogre, because they'll kill it.
They'll kill it.
The rest of them are not so easily swayed by their masters' confusing orders, especially given how the ogre has been so docile in recent memory. They will go over and attack various people.
Various people.
Noah. Noah is going to get hit by a great axe, which is going to like slash into the side around the back of the armor and putting a sizable dent in where it hits the armor and a sizable gash where it doesn't.
Ooh.
The other 4 are going to just stand in back and throw a series of javelins. Two at Noah, 2 at Pete. One of the ones that was aimed at Noah sinks into the shoulder and hits him a bit more. Another one sinks into the dirt just beside him, and one hits you, or 18 to hit?
That just hits.
Just hits. So you take 7, and Noah takes another small chunk.
Oh no, he's down to 4.
Yikes.
But that is the orc's turn.
All right.
Yes.
I'm gonna. Oh, did I just delete my token?
No,
you're
moved it
behind
into
Pete.
mine.
Oh, okay.
Move
I
yours
lost it for a second.
quickly.
I'm going to run up to this orc over here. This one isn't like attacking the ogre, right?
It isn't.
Okay, I'm going to. Is it wearing any metal armor by any chance?
So you see some metal bolts on the armor in various places, mostly holding it together. It's made out of like furs and leathers, otherwise. And you also see that there's a general like glow of residual radiant energy that is coming off of him from the guiding bolt that Pete did about a round or two ago.
Okay. I'm going to cast Shocking Grasp on him, which has advantage if he's wearing metal armor. I don't know if the metal on.
He has advantage because of my guiding
bolt. You have
bolt.
advantage because of guiding bolt anyway. So
double advantage.
That doesn't matter. Any advantage is advantage. You still manage to hit and just shock the orc a little bit, and its body just falls limp in front of you.
Cool. I'm also going to run away.
Okay.
I'm gonna hide behind Caitlin.
I'm gonna say that is.
Go get her, girl!
Wow. That move was
Girl
pretty
power, am I right?
shocking.
The ogre is gonna fly a bit more.
Reaction to hit him.
Okay. You hit him.
Yeah, good.
However,
Oh no.
he also hits you.
Oh.
13 bludgeoning.
Oh.
Okay, we're all
Just
good.
Lands into your side.
Oh.
We're all good.
Pop him over the head as he's coming in, but the force is so much.
Oh.
Milo.
Okay, we're gonna shoot him in the face again.
Okay. You shoot him in the face, and it's almost kind of comical. It goes straight through one ear, and you see the tip pierce out of the other. You see it just sort of like, and drop its club, and then a moment later just come crashing down with a massive cloud of dust spreading across the floor in the immediate vicinity.
Okay.
Man, I hope that doesn't land on Noah or Pete.
Isn't it on a slope?
Wait, did
though?
it die?
I need both of you to make dexterity saves.
Oh, this is bad.
Specifically you, because I'm controlling Noah.
Whee! 17.
You both managed to duck out of the way easily.
We killed it!
As it comes to crashing to the ground.
That was
Right.
easy.
Now we just got 5 orcs.
Oh boy.
I know Spivey has that thing where he can second wind.
He can.
Yeah. Just a suggestion.
Yeah, he's thinking about it. Okay. So he will indeed second wind. He will heal a total of 11 hit points, which is most of the damage he took. And then go in to start laying into one of the orcs over here.
Going at it.
Kaylin.
Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna shoot my arrow at not that guy next to Noah, but like this guy right here. Him.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot at him. And like, hopefully hit this time because I haven't hit a single thing this whole time. It's not okay.
You hit the ogre.
Barely. Oh my god. I got a nat 1.
Pete, you're up.
Alright, I'm going to cast Cure Wounds at a 2nd level on myself.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Healing Word on Spivey.
Okay.
Hold on, let me roll one more d8.
Wait, what the fuck? Lauren's here? Oh,
Yeah, Lauren's here.
Good. 11.
She wants your character to
And
die.
oh no.
Healing Word. What does this work at first level? There you go. Spivey gets 8. I get 11. And then I'm going to...
Okay.
I'm going to run on forward.
All right.
Right here.
Okay. The leader sort of gives a cheer as the ogre falls, and then turns and looks at all of you again, and seems slightly confused, but shakes it off a moment later as the suggestion fades, task having been completed. These 5 orcs are going to surround the both of you.
Reaction to hit.
Reaction to hit.
Whack. Nat 20, 16.
Oh, goddamn!
You whack it upside the head as it goes and just
Oh my
send it
god.
flying, crashing into the ground.
I hope I scared them off a little bit with that.
Knocked out of it.
Oh my god.
Take
Holy
that.
shit, Pablo.
Okay. The other 4.
Bring it on!
The other 4 will do a great axe and a javelin each to the both of you. Both of them are going to hit Spivey.
Ouch.
Ooh.
The javelin will hit you, Pete. But
Sure.
in front of you is sort of you're ducking out of the way off to the side as you get hit in the shoulder with a javelin. You take 5 piercing damage, and Noah over here takes a significant amount more.
Spivey, stop getting damaged. I keep trying to heal you.
It's almost as if I'm trying to find a way to get rid of his character.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. You can just walk off. You don't have to murder him.
Why can't he just retire?
Better with murder.
Thaddeus, you're up.
Don't be Shonda Rhimes, Steve, okay?
Be Shonda
Sorry, sorry, Steve. That was what you were going for.
Spivey's here.
Spivey,
He doesn't
what
want
the
me to
fuck? Don't kill
get...
The dice will fall where they may, my friend.
He might come back someday.
Speedy, it's your turn.
Great.
That ogre went down really quickly.
Boy.
You guys want
Would you like to join the call, Spivey?
No.
Not too late.
No, don't let him join the call. He can't. It'll mess up the
It'll
cameras.
mess everything up.
You can at least join Roll20.
I'm going to cast Magic Missile. Hold on. Let me take-
Roll for magic missile.
I'm gonna do that. Working on it. Whistle. Level 1.
And additionally, roll for wild magic.
Nope.
Flying ogre.
That was so great. Okay.
Save me.
So who are you trying to hit with the 3 missiles of 2, 2, and 3 damage?
I'm seeing I'm seeing Noah taking a lot of damage. I'm gonna hit that one. Well, I'm gonna hit that one with the first 2 and then hit the one next to Pete with another.
Okay. So 2 missiles of arcane energy arc into the ogre over here, and subsequently the final one arcs a bit wider and hits the other orc, sort of threatening Pete for a little bit of damage as well.
Ah!
The ogre is dead. Milo, it's your turn.
The ogre's been dead. What?
No, it was his turn on the initiative.
In initiative.
Ah, got
So
it.
what's the initiative for the other orcs? Unless you-
I'm just rolling them all at the same initiative.
Yeah.
Okay.
Makes things
I'm gonna just shoot the one in front of Noah.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no, that's the wrong character sheet.
Okay.
In the face.
Which one are you hitting?
You like shooting him in the face, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. You shoot it in the face. The arrow goes through the upper roof of its mouth, and just sort of embeds itself there as it sort of.
We're all trying so hard to save Noah.
You really are. He would be proud.
He's here.
He is. He's going to move up, tactical, knowing how low he is, and he's going to slash at this one with his longsword and use action surge to do it again, and completely wreck this orc in front of him.
Oh,
Good.
God.
He's like swipes his sword to the side, getting the blood off of it as it like spatters to the ground. There are two, and there were two. Kaylin.
I feel so useless this round.
You've been doing a lot.
I am gonna cast Healing Word on Pete
Well, thanks.
to help him out a little bit. So you get 6 points.
Thanks,
just,
bud.
Just for you. And then I'm
Appreciate
gonna
it.
go over here so I don't hit Pete. I'm just gonna like step on the org. 'Cause who needs anything? Yeah.
You sort of
ogre.
step onto its arm and lean against its hide to get
I
a
aim my
good
bow.
angle resting point.
At this guy right there.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try and shoot. Okay, thank God I got 23.
You hit it square in the chest as it stumbles back a bit and looks over at you now.
Cool.
Pete, you're up.
I'm just gonna do one little wacky on the one in front of me. Nat 20. 16. One little wacky, and then I'm gonna use Healing Word on Spike. At second level. Take these hit points. Well, that didn't work out too well. Oh, wait. No, wait. It only rolled 1d4 even though I put it at second level.
Okay. Roll another d4 then.
Well, my rolling at second levels have not been working.
I can go into the character sheet and look at why that might be a problem, but after
Okay,
this.
later, yeah.
Okay.
What's with the nat 20s today?
The final orc
Just
in the
you.
back of this cave is going to survey the situation, sort of back up and grab a decorated great axe from the side of the cave. And seeing all of its fallen off allies and subsequently, and also the ogre that they had in their employ. You see him just sort of begrudgingly slam the axe head into the ground and take a knee.
All right. Having had all of this happen, and like hearing everything kind of come to a stop, Thaddeus is gonna rush forward, and he's gonna yell at the orc, "Yield!" in Orcish, obviously. What? You just made me dead for a second. It's terrifying.
Triggered.
Tell us where you keep the gold.
I thought you were after the orc skin and stuff. Who needs
I
gold,
mean,
right?
I am.
You don't hear him because he's speaking in this
Oh, no, I know. Sorry.
guttural like voice. The orc sort of looks up and says, "If you want it, you can. If you want it, you'll have to take it from me."
You have it all yourself.
The orc stands up and sort of walks its way around the fire, still holding its great axe,
Hold.
and just gets into a more defensive position. At this point, you can see in the back of the cave, hanging from the back wall, there are a few furs and skins of various animals, and a few makeshift sleeping rolls. And in the far back, where the ogre was seated, you see a small, sort of battered and poorly constructed wooden chest. And the orc is moving between you and said chest.
Got it.
I don't think he's gonna live to the next round.
I'm going to yell at him. Stop or you dead, you like your friends.
I would rather die than. I would rather die.
Okay.
Let you have your way. You get the feeling that this, despite being the leader, he doesn't seem to have that much of a good way with words.
Oh, that was the leader?
Struggling a bit to find what to say correctly.
All right. Well,
Second-
die it is then. I cast Chill Touch on him and it doesn't do anything.
He sort of shrugs it off a bit.
He feels cold. I made him feel real chilly.
Milo.
I'm going
Sorry.
15, so I'm gonna move to 15, and I'm going to just shoot him in the face. Why not? Wait, no, is that what he wants? Wait, no, I didn't. I didn't understand any of that, so I'm just gonna shoot.
There we go, Ben. I'm proud of you.
him.
You saw Thaddeus attack it regardless.
So I'm gonna shoot it in the face. Okay, that missed.
He sort of like ducks slightly into it, and the arrow pings off of the shoulder pauldron, which is, as you can now see more clearly in the firelight, it is a metal cast of a skull with horns and a sort of devilish look to it. And it just tightens its grip on its great axe and snarls a bit. Noah, also taking the initiative, is going to run up to it and hit it with his sword.
That's 20, of course.
Just every time you're rolling for Noah. Does it die?
It doesn't. It takes the hit and then shoves the sword off of it with the handle of the great axe it's holding.
I love you, Lexa.
Kaylin.
Yes, hello. I am gonna be like, bitch, move, and I'm gonna push Milo out of the way. Come over here. And I'm gonna try and end this thing. Because there's too much
And you
yapping
miss and shoot Noah.
and not enough debt.
In
Yeah.
a tragic
No,
departure.
Go.
Don't you give him any ideas.
Next.
The arrow.
How are we so bad at hitting this still
the
target?
back of
This
the-
one guy that's on his knees.
He's no longer on his knees. He's up and definitely
He's
fighting.
up? Oh, okay.
Running over, give one of the old wacky.
You old. Oh my
Oh,
god,
that
that
one,
one!
and
He just grabs your quarterstaff in his hand as it approaches to hit him, and sort of like bends it a little bit, threatening to break it before like shoving it
magic.
away with you.
I hit him the second time, I'm assuming. With the other wacky.
I
As
think
he lets go, you whack him upside under the arm with the other end, which he wasn't expecting, and do manage to deal a little bit of damage to him. In response, however, he will let out this guttural of rage and just wail on you with a great axe for 7 slashing damage,
Okay.
which isn't much. Thaddeus.
Ouchies.
I'm going to actually walk right up to him. I'm flanking at this point.
Yeah, you are.
And I'm going to say, well, you really had this coming. You'll make a fine potion, my boy.
Oh my god!
It got
I'm
real.
gonna shocking grasp him.
Oh no.
He's not. Is he wearing any metal?
He is.
All right. I guess that would just give me advantage. Doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. You shock him, and you see his muscles sort of tense briefly from the electrical surge, but he looks at you and says, he doesn't actually say anything. He just snarls at you.
All right. Well, I'm gonna back away after that.
He will.
Or
get
seeing
the
a spit, I'm just gonna like.
As you back away from him, he is going to swing his axe.
He doesn't
around
get to do
and
that. Shocking grasp mate means he doesn't get any reactions till his next turn.
Good. He doesn't do that.
Aha!
I just realized we haven't been adding sneak attack to Ben's rolls.
Yeah, who cares?
Ben,
Does it
within
matter?
5 feet, add sneak attack. If an ally's within
Whenever
5
you're
feet of the
hitting an
person.
enemy, and you have an ally within 5 feet of them, so in melee range, you can roll sneak attack, which is one of the options in your attacks and spellcasting.
Oh, I thought you meant 5 feet with the enemy. I thought.
No.
No.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
It also works when you have advantage on an attack from normal means.
Like my guiding bolt.
Yeah. Anyway, it is your turn.
Someone please kill
Ben.
this bitch.
It's my turn.
Yes.
Yes.
So, okay. So, I'm gonna sneak attack and I'm gonna shoot the orc. I mean, I have no choice, do I?
I mean,
The only
Shoot his
target
ass.
left.
there's always a choice, but
Can I shoot him in the butt? No, he's not facing that direction. No, I'm kidding.
No,
You can
he's
use your
not.
bonus action to dash to get behind him.
Okay, I'm gonna dash, get behind him.
Okay.
If you
Does
really
he get
wanna
an
shoot him in
attack
the
of
butt.
opportunity?
Take the long route.
He gets no reactions because of Speedy's thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
So, and I'm going to
Well, now you can
point
just stab
blank,
okay.
You
shoot
have
him.
disadvantage.
Wait, I can't.
You
do
can't
You do point
point
blank,
blank.
you do have disadvantage.
Okay,
On
fine.
range-
Then I'm gonna.
Yeah, you have disadvantage on ranged attacks at melee range.
Well, I'm gonna shove my rapier
Okay.
up where
There
the
you
poop
go.
falls out.
Thank you, Ben.
Jesus Christ, man.
Oh my god.
Sneak attack. Sneak attack.
Plus
This
what?
boy is shaking the head.
Plus, okay, what would I do with the sneak attack? How
You
do I
actually
roll
have.
that?
Oh wait, no, you don't.
Well, is it even necessary? It's a 25. Okay, so
Well, 25
sneak
to hit,
attack
but it's
adds
extra
damage.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm
Is
gonna
it 1d6 or
roll
2d6?
R1d4,
Or 1d6, I think.
1d6
Lexa, come back.
plus my
You
dexterity.
you have an option in your attacks and spellcasting thing on the main page of your character sheet. It's 4 down, right below your short.
Oh,
bow.
2d6.
Sneak attack.
2d6. Okay. And
Just
There's
click
an
on
op-
sneak attack.
There's a macro.
I clicked. Okay, the macro's not working because I clicked it and it did nothing. It's done nothing.
Oh, that's weird.
Okay, okay, so it's 2d6, and what's the modifier? I remember rolling a modifier for that.
Now it works.
Okay, so
2d6 got a 5.
no, that's not my roll. That doesn't count.
It's your roll.
That's my roll.
Oh god.
Fine.
Either way, you killed it without sneak attack.
Oh,
So
Just good to keep it in mind.
Describe it in detail.
How do you
Oh,
want
you
to
described it in detail.
I
Have
said
you-
I was. I said
He's
I was.
shoving the rapier up his butthole.
Yes.
What more is there to
So-
know?
So you dash around behind him, grab out your rapier, and just shove it up where the sun don't shine. You hear a small, high-pitched, surprisingly high-pitched squeal from it as it falls over, and you pull the rapier out. It's coated now in a little mixture like of red and brown. The smell of this dead corpse and those in the immediate vicinity is now starting to make its way and sort of affect you. And
Okay.
but you are now the only ones in this cave.
Okay. Can I
Good
clean
day,
my?
guys.
Can I cleanse my sword in the dirt? The rapier.
in the dirt.
I'm not sure how well it would be cleaned from dirt, but you can.
Okay.
You can.
I've
Get a
got
little bit
a strong metal cleaning elixir here. If you need to clean that disgusting sword off, I don't know what
Oh,
you
but
were
we didn't
thinking,
get the
boy.
rate tiers.
Let me just be
Fine.
specific and say that orc died from sepsis. The doctor and me are speaking right there.
Okay. Fine. Just give me your strongest stuff. It
Is
smells
everyone
like
okay?
death.
All right.
I'm perfect. I
I
didn't get touched.
I
I didn't
pull
touch
out-
no one.
Well, it's because you're an archer. It's
I
great.
pull out from my backpack a small vial of a bubbling green liquid.
You're all
And
set.
I give it to Ben to pour on his sword. Or to Bilo.
Gross.
This will clean it right up.
Capital.
Gross, gross, gross.
Do you think we need some way to sort of prove that we killed the orcs? By the way,
Can I cut? Oh, wait. Oh no, never mind.
I'm gonna go up
Do you
to.
apply the liquid that you were just given?
Not yet. Not
Not
yet.
yet. Not yet.
Okay, I'm gonna cut the. I'm gonna cut this one's head off.
Noah is also going around and sort of.
Well, is he gonna do it?
Can I grab that guy's axe?
You may.
Ooh,
You now have a great axe.
sweet.
oh, that axe looks great.
Okay, so should we bring back proof? I think they had a good point.
Noah's taking off one or two of the orc heads and sort of snapping necklaces from around their necks.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm harvesting their teeth.
Oh God.
Make a survival
Speedy.
check for that. In the process of manually pulling out their teeth, you don't actually manage to get a whole lot of them. That you get maybe like 5 or 6 from all of them, but the rest of them it's either too hard to pull out or they don't have the teeth to begin with. But you tried.
All right,
So I got
it's party
5
treasure.
teeth.
I'm looking for loot.
Yeah.
Apparently, that's my goal.
There's a chest in the corner.
Okay, looking in the chest. Not checking for traps. I don't do that.
All right, so as you approach the chest and sort of open the lid, you take 0 points of damage because it
Good.
wasn't trapped.
I figured.
Inside, you see a small pile of mixed sort of copper, silver, and gold, along with a kind of coin that you don't quite recognize. It's sort of light green in tinge and metallic like others, but you
Platinum?
don't recognize it.
Well, take it with me.
Doesn't look like it's platinum. You get 750 copper,
Okay.
180 silver, 30 gold, and 62 of the strange mysterious coin.
30 golds
Yes.
and
Nice.
32 of the strange material.
62 of the strange mysterious coins.
Wait, so how does that divide between 5 people?
Well, Pete's the one grabbing it. If he wants to
Mhm.
distribute it,
If you guys want to actually add this to your character sheets,
I'll do it.
okay, say if you're gonna add it or not. Because
I
if
am.
you're not gonna add it, I'll add it to mine. And if you want money, just
I'm
ask.
fine. I do not dabble in small.
Me.
Well, I need this to run my business.
You
I
did
could care
help
less
out.
about money. I live off the land.
Help out. I made that the ogre
I only need
fly.
money for booze.
I don't know if that's a good thing.
I'm also going to try and harvest some of that ogre fat. And a
in
toad.
addition, in sort of buried under the small pile of coins, you find 3 small vials of a sort of clear liquid with a slight pinkish tint to it. Very,
Thaddeus,
very translucent.
Thaddeus, we got some potions we need identified.
All right, I've got my knife over this ogre's stomach, but I run over. Ah, what a potion, you say?
Just leave the
A
knife
couple of them.
in the fat of the ogre. It just stays there.
What do we got?
You see 3 small vials of liquid, all identical as far as you can tell. All of them have a slight pinkish hue, but they are mostly translucent, almost like water. Popping the cork off of one of them, you're immediately hit with a very fragrant smell of what appears to be like flowers and roses specifically. I would need you to make an Arcana check.
I just did.
You just did.
You gonna whisper to me?
Yeah.
Woo, whispers!
So it's pink and pungent. Okay. Well, I suppose this is and I'm not quite sure. I think I know what it is. I believe it could probably fetch a high price in the next town. It's very powerful, but probably not for our purposes. Yes.
Okay, you can have them. I trust you.
All right. I'll just add them to my.
Go sell these. Go do that. You sure they heal or do they?
Yeah, so you get 3 of those.
Do they heal?
And
Should we?
Since you know what they are, you can mark them down as what they are.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go back and harvest that
Would they-
ogre
would they-
fat.
All right, another survival check.
Okay.
Nat 20. I get all of the ogre fat.
There's still some fat on the ogre, but its big and bloated form is now significantly less so as you have carved into it and just eviscerated most of the fat from the muscle underneath. If you so desire, you have about 5 pounds of, no, not 5, like 15 pounds at least that you can take of just fat.
Got it.
It's slightly greasy. It's almost disturbing.
This will make a great soap.
It will actually.
Ugh.
Ugh.
I'm gonna take a toe as well
Wrong
if I
with you,
can.
Thaddeus?
Okay, you chip off. You slice off a toe.
Pete is finally starting to doubt Thaddeus's potion.
I look at Thaddeus and I see that he's cutting off toes, and I'm like, remember, keep them toenails far away from that food.
That's orc toenails. I feel like I have enough of that potion already. I'll just stick with the teeth.
So real quick, who took gold? Who took money?
I'm about to.
Okay.
Not I.
Ben, you took money?
I took. Well, you never said I could have money.
Yeah, you can have money. Here, take a third if you
If
want.
anyone wanted money.
Okay, take how much?
So you're splitting it in 3 between Pete, Thaddeus, and Milo.
Okay, take
Correct.
how much?
So, in that case, each of you who is taking the money, and please, for the love of God, mark this on your
Write
calendar.
this down, please.
Take how much?
You get
He's telling you.
250 copper each.
Okay.
You get 60 silver each. You get 10 gold each, and you get 20 of the strange greenish coin each, with the exception of Pablo, who gets 2 extra on top.
Okay.
Yay, Pablo.
Can I roll to see? I guess I don't know. Nah.
I'm taking some of it, so I'm gonna have a look at it.
Okay.
Make a what?
History.
History. Oh, if only I had advantage.
I don't give advantage. I give plus 1d4.
Yeah, no.
Guys, Lauren just went live.
So you're looking at this coin, and you do not recognize it in the slightest.
Ah, a rare collectible.
Can I try?
Worth about 100 gold.
All right,
Each.
well, orc bodies now. See what they got on them for loot.
They're all wearing sort of rough hide armor, fit for an orc. A few decorations, some necklaces of teeth, some skull of an animal here and there. Most of their weapons, namely great axes and javelins, are just strewn about the floor of the cavern. The fire is now dying down a bit. You see what appears to be the fur of what looks like a leopard hanging on the side of the wall. But other than that, there's no monetary wealth on any of them. It seems like they kept all of their money in the chest.
I say, Pete, you look like you're carrying a bit much there. If you'd rather not be carrying all those gold coins, those heavy gold coins, I could swap them out with some of these collector's ones. One for every 100.
I'm okay, man. I'm not much of a collector. Actually,
Well, I mean, they're perfectly legal tender. They're
Also,
worth
roll
just as much.
deception.
Okay. 20.
I was talking to Thaddeus about
Oh.
deception.
Oh, deception.
And Pete, I need you to roll insight.
Eh.
You get the feeling that he's exaggerating the worth of these coins at least a little bit.
Oh man, I'm good with my coin. If you want some money though, since if we're gonna be traveling together, I'm certainly willing to share though later on.
All right, I suppose that's a fair arrangement. Let's get going.
Thaddeus, I haven't told you something. That thing we discussed in our little room together the other day. And this seems like a private enough place. We're going to this mine full of magic weapons, and I was wondering if you were interested.
The lost mine of Fandelva.
Do you know about that?
Roll history.
The lost mine of Fandelva.
You know that there is such a mine and that it was lost. You're not sure what to refer to it as. You're not sure what it's called.
Ah, the
You
lost
like
mine.
about this this mine, yes.
We
Map.
found a map to it, and we were planning on heading there at some point.
Oh, intrigue, magical weapons, perhaps even something I could use to enchant more potions with, and perhaps make some valuable trinkets. I suppose I'd have to go along with you. I mean, if you'll have me, of course.
After this display, you're completely trustworthy in my book.
Well, thank you very much. I do appreciate that. Your confidence is not overlooked.
At
Your
this point,
magic is
you
really
notice.
cool.
At this point, you notice Noah sort of leaning down and inspecting one of the pendants that an orc was holding, and
Oh god, scry spell, please.
rips it off of its neck and says, "I know of these orcs."
You know of them? Are you old friends
Noah?
or something?
They're scouts for a tribe. They call themselves the I forget the name. It's something like
Are there more of them we have to dispatch? Do you think?
it looks like this is just a scouting party, but the main herd was quite some trouble in the far east where I'm from.
Ah,
If you don't mind, I have some investigation that I would like to do. I wouldn't want to trouble you with going along for the ride.
Back in your homeland, you say?
Yes.
Well,
If the herd is this far from where they originated, something must be terribly wrong. They don't
Whatever.
have to stray too far.
whatever you need, Noah, man.
certainly can't stop you. You need to take care of what you need to.
He sort of tosses a head or two of the orcs your way and says, "Take those back to Harbin. That's proof enough of what we need, what we did here."
Ah, yes, of course. I'd take out a very large jar and put it in.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Um,
this
Hold
point-
on.
Noah,
Kaylin
we were
plants a
bros.
kiss on Noah and says, "You were always my favorite."
Roll persuasion.
Oh, but
Oh!
he was. He really was. You know I hate all the other guys.
What
Ugh.
did
the
I do
other
to you?
guy, we love Steve.
17.
You feel for a brief moment an arm wrap around your waist as he sort of pulls you into a brief hug, but a hug nonetheless. After a while, it releases and he
Yes.
begins walking down the ravine in one direction, sword slung over his shoulder and holding an orc head by the hair, walking off into the distance.
You sure that's a great plan? Don't you want to like go to like a city together and then maybe get like a wag? Okay, like I guess. See ya. Bye, Noah.
I'm sure I'll see you around sometime.
We're bros.
Nice travel.
I haven't known you long,
This is
but I
sadder
feel
than
like
Single's funeral.
I feel like I've known you for longer, as if I were a gnome in a previous life.
That is not canon because you are older than older than the time between when Single died and your character.
I'm older than 3 days. Yes,
Yes.
it's almost as if I feel a connection to you, like I was a bard and
don't
out
think
of
too hard
parallel
about it.
universe and
I
where's I
told
going with this?
Either way.
I'm
I
rolling.
told Spivey I made Kaylin plant a kiss on Noah, and he's like, nailed it. So we're good.
Okay, so you make your way out of the cave and back into the steps of surrounding Wyvern Tor at the base of the Ice Spire Peak and the Sword Mountains in general. I feel like this is a good place to end the session if you guys are.
Just make our way back to Phandalin for a quick nappy nap or something. Go for
Yeah,
a long
let's-
rest in the
Yeah.
cave.
That
I don't
works.
know.
That works.
Yeah.
We go.
It's about noon at this point. By the time you get back to the trail, it's about mid to late afternoon again. You
It's fine.
probably aren't going to make it all the way to Phandalin, but you can certainly get close. And if you continue walking through the night, you'll definitely make it there within a couple of hours at least.
We'll just push through the night. Don't worry.
Okay. You continue on down the road, carrying orc heads along with you. Kalen, the one with dark vision, sort of guiding your way, and also you are presumably carrying torches. So
no, my stats are light.
And you make it eventually back to the city of Phandalin, where you check in quite late at the you check in quite late at Stonehill Inn, and you head to the rooms that you guys have had for a while now.
I go to the bar.
Sildar has just been footing the bill for the time. Probably ask you to pay for a little bit, but given how much money you've acquired in your recent adventures, you feel like it's not going to be too much of a problem. And you settle in for a good night's rest in an actual bed.
I would have been paying the bills whenever we went through.
Because I've been deducting things from my train.
Okay. Okay. Back
because I buy a lot of drinks.
Town of Phandalin.
Yay.
Can we go to a shop real quick?
It is the middle
All
of the night.
the shops are closed as
it's the night.
when you make it to Phandalin, it is very far into the darkness of night.
Well, I'll ask the bartender. So, how's that elixir I gave you been treating you?
Well, I've had a few interested parties, and so far all of them have they've been tipping well.
Yeah, all right. Well, that's good to hear. If you'd like to buy some more, I can certainly sell it to you. I've got a
we can talk.
right here.
We can talk, certainly. I'm afraid it's a small town, though, so at 1 drop per drink, it's probably going to last me at least a month.
Yeah, fair enough, but I can't say how often I'll be back.
Come talk to me before you leave. I'll see what I can manage.
Sounds like a good deal. Yeah, we'll just stay here for the night. Thank you for your hospitality.
No problem. Oh, do you need your own room, or are you with them?
Well, I mean, would you guys? Would you mind if I stayed in the room with you? Save a few coins. Pete, Milo, Galen.
Come on in,
I thought you were talking to the bartender. I was like, whoa.
Come on.
No, God, no.
Sure.
Thanks. Thanks much.
All right.
Cool.
Let me just get you another key to the room. He hands you a small sort of pewter key. Gives it over to you. You make your way up to the rooms, have a nice long rest, heal back up to full. Any hit dice that you used, which you didn't, you would regain half of those at this point. And you wake up in the morning in Phandalin, where we will pick up next session.
Woo!
Thank you, everybody, for watching. We will see you all next week, not on Thursday, but Monday.
Mondays,
that's a new day.
And we are also going to be having a new person join to replace Spivey, who unfortunately can't really make our schedule anymore.
Yeah.
So look forward to that. Look forward to them joining the party. And we will see you all next week.
Yeah. Before that, like Steve said, we are changing dates. We are going to be doing it on Mondays now, same time, 8:30. 8:30 to 11. Yami, thank you for signing up. If anyone else is interested, we are going to start hopefully doing weekly one-shots on this channel soon-ish. And those will be with a variety of DMs. Steve will be doing some of them. I'm going to try DMing at some point. And we're going to try and get some cool guests in as well. And so anyone is welcome to sign up. The link is in my Discord, which the link to the Discord is in chat. And so that's a thing that's gonna happen. If you want to see me doing more D&D. Tomorrow, I'm going to be auditioning on Encounter Roleplay channel. I'm going to give like a shout out to that channel right now. I'm going to be I'm auditioning to be on a show there, and I'll be playing a half-orc druid who's real gruff and tough around people, but goddamn is that bunny cute. So he's gonna be a fun character to play, and that's gonna be 4 p.m. on that channel. And lastly, the hooks, plugs. Everyone, tell us where you can find you on the internet. Steve,
I'm
go
on
first.
Discord. I don't stream.
Yeah, that is what Steve does. Steve is a DM, and we're friends in real life.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad you like the character.
Speaking of, before we move on a little bit to the rest of the people who are all streamers of one sort or another, Speedy, you mentioned wanting to potentially DM some one-shots.
Yes.
I don't have any readily available source of one-shots that I can plug. However, since we do know each other in real life, it is definitely a possibility that I can let you borrow all of these.
Ooh, excellent. Yeah, I was looking up a few modules online to try and put into Roll20, but that would probably be easier if you have those. Excellent. Yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll take a look at those at some point. Now, Ben.
Oh, yeah.
Who are you? Where can we find you?
Yeah, you can find me.
Placement. Oh my god.
What?
I just saw that on stream.
What?
Via the delay, you couldn't see the titles from where I was putting them.
You could.
Sorry. It's the main trio of 5 ebooks: Dungeon Master's Guide, Player Handbook, and Monster Manual. It's not
Excellent. Ben.
Okay, so Ben_is_able, and you can find me on Twitch. I stream occasionally, probably anywhere else under that name. I'm also on Discord, and yeah, come join me when I eventually get back to it.
Yeah, so check out Ben. He's cool. He plays games.
Yeah,
he plays
I play a
like
lot of
really
games.
obscure games very often, and then also some Jackbox games, which is fun.
And then also some Jackbox.
Yeah. And then Pablo.
I'm a streamer. My computer's broken. I'm getting the new GPU soon, but when that comes, I can stream more. But I'm gonna be borrowing my friend's GPU on Saturday because he's gonna come over. I'm gonna be playing Dark Souls and being less bad. So good. It's the first time I played Dark Souls. Fun. I'm awful. Everything's awful.
What friend?
James.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
He's another friend. I know him.
You know James.
I do know James. Yeah. Check out Pablo. And then lastly, Lindsay. The lovely Lindsay.
Yeah, hi. I'm sorry, it was cutting out again. I missed it. So, yeah, I'm Lindsay_Mink. I am going to be doing some streams in the near future because I'm doing it for charity. The American Heart Association, because my heart's fucked up. And so I'm doing it for charity. So I'll be doing a few, not too many, just a few here and there. And so you can come and hang out, probably playing CSGO most likely, or some golf and little friend games, hopefully with these guys if they're nice enough to play with me. And yeah, you can find me in Discord if you want to chat, because I know like girl gamers rare, right? Well,
Right, of course. We need our token woman on the channel.
That's me.
Yeah, so thank you so much, Lindsay, and Pavel and Ben and Steve, everyone for playing. Thank you everyone for coming out here and watching. You can come by tomorrow and go by Encounter Roleplay tomorrow at 4 to see me playing games then. You can go by my channel at like 8:30 and we'll be playing games together with friends then. You can catch me on the channel Exploding Dice playing D&D on Saturday night and playing a bunch of other games throughout the week on my channel. So yeah, thank you guys so much. Hopefully my voice will be better by tomorrow. But this has been a lot of fun. I will see you next time. As always, don't forget to take it slow. Night.